Hello my dear kids, welcome back to the e-learning lecture of English. In today's video, we are going to cover two topics from your Cornerstone Grammar and Composition Skills book. So let's start with our first topic, that is Chapter 20, Transformation of Sentences. Now kids, what is transformation? Changing of a type of sentence to another is called transformation of sentences. For example, I am a student. Here it is a declarative sentence. As you have already learned that a declarative sentence states something and can be written as positive and negative sentences. Now positive sentence and negative sentence, you all know that. A sentence which have the words like no, not, nothing, never, etc. in it is called negative sentences. And apart from that, other kind of sentences which does not contain these words like no, not, neither, none, etc. are called positive sentences. So here, I am a student is a positive sentence. Now, I am not a student. Here, I have transformed this sentence into negative sentence. Our next example is, she has been to Paris. Now, after transforming the sentence into negative sentence, it has become, she has not been to Paris. Now, let's see that how we can convert a positive sentence or an affirmative sentence to negative sentence. You know the helping verbs. You have learned about the helping verbs, that is, am, are, was, were, will, shall, has, have, had. These all are the helping verbs which are used along with the main verbs. So, whenever there is a helping verb in a sentence, we add not after that, and thus we can change the positive sentence to negative sentence. For example, I am reading a mystery novel. Here, the helping verb is am. So, in order to convert the sentence into negative, we will add not after the helping verb am. And thus, the negative sentence will be, I am not reading a mystery novel. So, this is first a rule that how to convert a positive sentence to negative sentence. Identify the helping verb and just add not after that. Now, if we want to convert a positive sentence to interrogative sentence, you all know that interrogative sentence means a sentence that asks a question. So, if we want to convert any positive sentence into interrogative sentence, by using the helping verb at the beginning of the sentence, we can change the positive sentence to interrogative sentence. For example, this book is mine. Here, is the helping verb. So, if I want to convert this sentence into interrogative sentence, what I have to do is, I have to place the helping verb is at the beginning of the sentence. And then what it will become, is this book mine? Which is a question. You all know the rule that an interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. So, after that you will put a question mark, and thus the interrogative sentence formed is this book mine? Now next, remember, sometimes there is no helping verb in a sentence, and in order to convert that sentence into either negative or interrogative. What we have to use is, first we have to identify the tense in the sentence. Kids, if the sentence is in simple present tense, remember that we use the helping verb do and does to form it in negative sentences. Whereas if the positive sentence is in past tense, then we use the helping verb did. Now, if the subjects are I, you, we, they, or if it is any plural noun, then we use the helping verb do. And in order to make it in the negative form, we use don't. Now next, if the helping verbs are in third person, that is he, she, it, or any singular noun, then along with that we use the helping verb does. And if we want to frame it into negative sentence, then it will be doesn't. Like I don't like fruits, or she doesn't like fruits. Let's see one more example which is there. You speak English. Here with you will use the word don't. You don't speak English. He speaks English. Now, whenever we want to convert, whenever you use does in a sentence, remember we remove the letter S from the main verb. So, in negative, it will become he doesn't speak English. Now, let's see how do we form an affirmative sentence, how do we transform an affirmative sentence to interrogative sentence. Affirmative, you all know, affirmative sentence means positive sentence. Now the verb do, if it is in present tense, it has two forms, that is do and does. And in the past, we are using it as did. So previously, just now I have explained you that if you have the subject I, you, we, they, or any plural noun, then we will use the helping verb do. And if it is he, she, it, or any singular noun, then we will use does. Now let's understand this through this example. I put the keys on the table. It is in simple present tense. So in order to form a question, with I we use the helping verb do. So it will be I put the keys on the table. Next example, she gets up early in the mornings. Here with she we use the helping verb does. And as you all know that whenever we use the helping verb does, we remove s, es, ies from the main verb. So, in order to form the question, we will write, does she get up early in the morning? Our next example is, coffee grows in Brazil. Here it will be, does coffee grow in Brazil? You like spend time at home. Here with you we use the helping verb do. So it will be, do you like spend time at home? They write letter to me. The question for this sentence will be, do they write letter to me? We drank milk. Here it is in past tense. So in the past tense, we use the helping verb did. But remember, with did, whatever, we always use the simple present tense of the verb. So we will write, did we drink milk? Next, he cleaned his room. Did he clean his room? I hope that you all will be able to frame negative sentence as well as interrogative sentence from a positive sentence. Now let's see the rule how to frame an exclamatory sentence. To transform simple statements into exclamatory sentences, we place what or how at the beginning of the sentence, and then we rearrange the words and place an exclamatory mark at the end of the sentence. For example, this is a beautiful painting. Now, in order to change this sentence into exclamatory sentence, what we will write? What a beautiful painting this is. And after that, we will use exclamation mark or exclamatory mark. Now, the next example is the grass grows tall. Here, in order to frame it into exclamatory sentence, we will write how tall the grass grows. I hope that this chapter is clear to everyone and you will be able to transform a sentence into positive, negative, interrogative and exclamatory form. Now let's start with our next topic, that is chapter 21, question tags. Now, question tags. What is that? Question tags. A question tag is a group of words which is added to a statement to turn it into a question. When we want to turn a statement into a question, we use question tag. For example, are you, was she, do you, did she, have I, they, had they, will you, should I, must not he, won't she, etc. So, we use question tags at the end of the statements to ask for confirmation. And they mean something like all right or do you agree with it. Now, always remember that if a statement is positive, then we always use negative question tag. For example, you are a technician. Here it is a positive statement. So the question tag used with it is aren't you. And the next thing which you should remember is a negative statement always takes a positive question tag. Like, you are not a technician. Here it is a negative statement. So what you have to take? You have to take a positive question tag. That is, are you. A question tag is a small question at the end of a statement. And question tags are used when asking for agreement or confirmation. As I have already told you all, that a positive sentence always takes a negative question tag. But remember that a subject pronoun comes after an auxiliary or a form of verb to be. Whatever subjects are there, sorry, not the subject, whatever the helping verbs are there, after that a subject pronoun comes at the end. Like, you are a student. Here the helping verb is are. So what you will write? Are not, aren't. And then what pronoun we have in the question? You. So the question tag will be aren't you. Always remember that in a question tag always ends with a question mark. Now, as you know that a negative statement always takes a positive tag. Now, the thing which you should remember is a subject pronoun is used to replace if the pronoun is a noun, like the subject is a noun or a noun phrase, then you will use a pronoun at the end of the tag. Okay, question tag. A subject pronoun is used to replace the noun or noun phrase. Mary isn't a teacher. Here, isn't is in negative form. So, in question tag, you will write is, and as Mary is a girl, you will replace Mary with she. So, it will be is she. Mary isn't a teacher, is she. Now, remember negative question tags. Question tags, like you all know that how to use a negative tag. Negative tag, how you will use? You will use not after the helping verb which is given in the positive statement. For example, you are a student. Aren't you? He is very busy. Isn't he? He was happy. Wasn't he? They were surprised. Weren't they? Now for positive question tags, remember you are not going to use not when you are framing the positive tag. For example, you aren't a teacher. Are you? He isn't crazy. Is he? He wasn't relaxed. Was he? They weren't late. Were they? So here likewise you will use the question tag. Now the last rule which you should remember is when there is no helping verb in a sentence, we use do, does, did in the question tag. As I have explained in the previous chapter, when do we use do and does? We use do and does when the statement is in simple present tense. And with what all subjects? Just now I have explained you all. And did we use when the statement is in past tense? Like we packed everything. It is in past tense. So what we will write? The question tag which we will form is didn't we. You like this actor. It is in simple present tense. And with you we use the helping verb do. So the question tag will be don't you. Arif likes Paris. Here with Arif, I will use the helping verb does. So the question tag will be doesn't he. I hope that these two chapters are clear to you kids. Now if you have any doubt, then you can ask clear your doubts during the upcoming live session and go through the exercises. Try to solve the exercises by your own. Thank you. Have a good day.